He is Aaron Lehman, Family Promise, and brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people on this Friday morning. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, it's my pleasure to have you on. Things going well for you, I assume, with Family Promise. Certainly, the problems don't go away for folks when you have a pandemic. In fact, many times they are exacerbated, but that's why Family Promise is here.
That's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I mean, it could get a lot worse than it is right now, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But for people that don't know what Family Promise is, can I give a little snippet about it?
Sure.
Okay. What we do, we're in a nonprofit organization. We do not take any state funding. The state doesn't, or county doesn't fund us unless we get grants. What we do is we have referrals of homeless families. They come into our program. We teach them fiscal responsibility. We teach them how to budget. We teach them to change their mindset. And then when they graduate from the program, they have houses, cars, and jobs. So what we're doing is we're taking families off of Medicaid, food stamps, things that taxpayer money is going to, and we're decreasing the expenses for the federal and state government, your taxes, and what we're doing. And then when they graduate from the program and they have cars, houses, and jobs, we're increasing the income for the federal and state government. And if you know anybody that knows business, you definitely, or even home finances, as long as your expenses are lower than your income, it works.
Yeah. And you involve churches in this as well, and it's very important.
Yes, and the churches are host congregations which host the families, and support congregations that help cook food, support the host congregations. And I have to say our congregations are phenomenal. I mean, we couldn't do it without them. Yeah. We are interfaith, so we have all different congregations available. If you're a congregation and you want a low-expense mission, check us out. Because all we're asking is either you house the families and you have fellowship with them, or you bring them dinner, or that type of thing. So it's not really a big deal to do it. It's just we need more people in the area that are involved with churches to take the initiative of, look, I don't want homelessness in Indiana County anymore. What can I do about it? Well, this is something you can do about it.
Yeah. All right. So very good. So two things, Aaron, we want to talk about. Yeah. Beyond Shelter, what is that?
All right. So Beyond Shelter is stuff that we do besides having families in the program. So what we do is we have a store. So you can't buy shampoo, you can't buy soap, you can't buy anything like that with food stamps. So if you have the income guidelines and you come in, you can buy shampoo for like 75 cents or soap for 75 cents or laundry detergent. Don't quote me on these prices.
Yeah.
But it's a lot lower than what you do. Now, we have people donate shampoo, laundry detergent, those type of things to us, and we sell it to people for a lower cost. We also have a store, so you can actually come in and we have couches and tables and beds and washer and dryer sometimes, and it's a less expensive way to get these things when you can come into the store. So those are two ways that we do Beyond Shelter. What I want to talk about is Beyond Shelter, which is when we help people understand different things about money. Now, there's the moratorium on evictions that stops July 15th, which means after July 15th, people can start being evicted from houses.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about it is, excuse me, when people got the $1,200, and a friend of mine was like, well, when they got the $1,200, they went out and bought big screen TVs. The reason why they did that is because a lot of people in poverty and homelessness they're just hopeless, and they don't see a future. So they say, what do I need now? And that's the thing about a need and a want. Carol, our executive director, works with them and says, okay, is this a need or a want? So a need is paying the electric bill. A want is a TV. A lot of people think that a need is a TV because I need it right now. So what we do with our program is we take families that are in the program and also families outside of the program and teach them wants and needs. And then what happens with that is the fact that we're preventing homelessness from happening. We're helping prevent homelessness from happening because we're getting people to think differently about money.
Yeah, absolutely.
one of the things that Carol also says, I'm sorry, do you want to ask a question?
No, you're going. You're on a roll here.
All right, I'm sorry. I go on rants about this stuff because I'm just excited about what we do.
Uh-huh.
So one of the things that Carol says, which I think is interesting, is short-term discomfort for long-term gain. Or I'll say that again, short-term discomfort for long-term gain. Mm-hmm. So, for example, somebody has a car, and that car is an older car, and they keep putting money into it. If you keep putting $100, $200 into your car, you're not going to have extra money. So let's say, all right, you take the bus for a year, and now that's going to be a pain in the butt because you're going to have, 6 hours to get groceries, okay? But you're saving $400 from, you don't have to do upkeep with the car, you don't have to do a car payment, you have to pay car insurance and that type of thing. So if you have this amount of money, let's say it's $500 times 12, that's $6,000, if I have my math right. Mm-hmm. And then you could buy a really nice car for $6,000 that you don't have to put a lot of money into. That's just an example. So what happens is we teach people, look, you don't need a car because you can take the bus. And when you take the bus, you're saving all the money that you would be buying a car with, mm-hmm. and we're teaching them how to save it and use their money wisely. So in a year, their goal is to buy a car. They get a car, which means they can get to work, back and forth to work, and they're buying the car. We're not giving it to them. We're just teaching them how to buy the car. And that's one of the things I love about Family Promise. We don't give people stuff. They earn it.
Oh. We're talking with Aaron Lehman this morning about Family Promise, and we'll give people information before we're done here this morning about how to get information on all of these programs through Family Promise. One other thing I wanted to talk to you about is hashtag Night Without a Bed. Tell me about that.
Okay, so hashtag Night Without a Bed is something that Family Promise, our national organization, we are nationally known. And what it is it's basically saying from 6 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock a.m. on Saturday. What you do is you take a picture of yourself sleeping anywhere else besides the bed. A lot of homeless families are couch surfing, so they're sleeping on couches, on floors at friends' houses, in cars, in tents. So what I love people to do is take a picture of yourself having one night without a bed, sleeping where you can, take a picture of it, upload it to social media with a hashtag Night Without a Bed. I'm going to be spending Saturday night from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. in my car, hopefully in a Walmart parking lot, and I'm going to be live streaming it to kind of say, this is so, what different things are happening. But, it's going to give people an idea about what homeless families are going through because they don't have beds. Night Without a Bed, that's pretty much what we're all about.
Yeah,
and it's to raise money for homelessness and also to raise awareness for homelessness in the area.
Yeah, well, that's very, very important, and it will open up a few eyes even as you close your eyes to take your little nap.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a good plan. All right, so for folks who want to learn about Family Promise and about these programs that you've been talking about, you talked about the store, you talked about Night Without a Bed, and beyond homelessness. Tell me about the whole thing. Where can you get information?
Okay, so you can get onto our website, which is Indiana County Family Promise of IndianaCounty.com. Mm-hmm. And there's a donate tab there if you want to donate. There we also have information about what we do and how we do it. We also right now are raffling off a football, a Jerome Bettis signed football. And what you can do with that is you can actually, it's online, so you can text Family Promise Indiana, one word, and then there's a phone number, 855-202-2100, but since people can't write that, probably aren't going to write that down. If you go to our website, especially on Facebook, there's a link to the Jerome Bettis football. Mm-hmm. We also have a ride and dine coming up, and it's going to be around August 9th. And that's when we have riders on motorcycles, and they go around, they do a, ride. They stop at different churches, have different snacks. And then at the end, we have a big pig roast. So if you like to ride your motorcycle and you like pig roast and you like eating and you like fellowship, that's what we're doing then. So these are all different things that we're trying to do to make it so it's, so we're successful and we're still here because we're one of the only programs that are not only teaching people how to manage money so they don't become homeless, but also helping families that are homeless in the area, have a better life.
Yeah, we've talked with Lisa Spencer and with others about homelessness in Indiana County and how it's defined. We know that there are a lot of people who are sleeping in their cars, as you will be doing tomorrow night. And one of the interesting things about it is that there are whole families that find themselves in that situation, and there need not be, really, when you get right down to it.
You're absolutely right. And I mean, the one thing that I've always been impressed with Indiana County, and I'm not from originally here, but when I came here, I mean, the fact that people help people in this area so much that I know that we can, have a lot of people helping homeless families. And it's just the way Indiana County is. By the way, everything except a little bit of affiliate fee to pay for so we can have the Family Promise name stays in Indiana County. So any money that you donate stays in Indiana County.
Yeah, really important.
It doesn't go out.
Really, really important. All right, Aaron Lehman, anything else folks need to know about? You want to give that contact information again?
Yeah, it would be familypromiseofindianacounty.com. And if you go to the website, you can get, there's, like I said, there's donate tab, phone number. If you go on Facebook, you can see links to Night Without a Bed, also the Jerome Bettis football.
Mm-hmm. Terrific stuff. Aaron, thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Hey, thank you, guys. And, thanks, Indiana County, for the support that you've given us right now, including especially the churches. And hopefully, I'll be coming in and saying, look, all these people are just coming in and helping out. That would be phenomenal. But remember, hashtag Night Without a Bed. Let's raise awareness for homelessness.
You betcha. You betcha. Aaron, have a great weekend. Aaron, have a great weekend.